Today is a Saturday, which means it is a long ride day. No brick today because I am on a deload week, and on a deload week I like to reduce the volume, reduce the intensity so that I could soak up the effort from the past few weeks. So I just finished having my raw nutrition fuel supplement, 2 scoops of that, just to get some carbs in me before getting started. I did a little bit of stretching right here in the living room. You can see my foam roller on the floor over there. Again, pardon the mess. And now I'm just getting myself ready to get on the bike. Like I said, it'll be 2 hours on this bad boy. I have my nutrition station set up over here. Nutrition station is a fancy word for windowsill. And that windowsill has another 2 scoops of raw fuel, Perrier, and a coconut water from Costco, Kirkland coconut water. I like to have mostly fluids on the bike. Normally, if this were later in the training season, I would also be making sure to get some solids on the bike. But honestly, like on an easy day like today, where I don't plan on really pushing any power, I'm just going to be spinning the legs. Fluids are fine. I don't like to be too heavy on a workout, especially if it's going to be a light one. So that's about it. Now I have my laptop set up here so that I can control my volume and whatever I'm watching. Today what I'm watching looks like Sam Solik's video, his most recent one, which is day 25 back. And then I'll probably be picking some other interesting things to watch and listen to during this ride. Sometimes I like to learn something, like do audiobooks or, informational interviews, but depending on the day, this Saturday, I'm mentally torched. So today is going to be a casual, just chill and watch some content. If I really need it, I might even throw this Viking show that I'm watching, which should make the time fly. There's this trend online where people talk about your easy rides and your zone 2 work. And it seems to me that when people film themselves doing this, they haven't broken a sweat, it looks like they're hardly working, they just, I don't know if it's staged or they got cleaned and prettied up before getting out there and filming their ride. But there's a big misconception out there about what it means to do an easy ride. So flat out right now my heart rate is floating around 120. My power is, like I said, bouncing between 110 and 120 also, coincidentally. And I have a nice sweat going. And I don't feel like I'm dying. I could speak with you. I haven't spoken much today in general because I've been locked in this room and in my apartment for the morning, but it's really important to take these rides sufficiently hard, because this is where you're building your endurance that you're going to need for your upcoming race. And what happens, and I've seen it happen, and I've done it to myself before, where I would take these Saturday rides too easy, and then as soon as I started riding outside again, my body wasn't used to how actually difficult it is to ride outside. You're getting hit with hills that you're not expecting. Your mind is in a different state because you're physically moving, and when you come up against a hill or an obstacle or you're maneuvering, you're putting out a lot more energy than when you're just here sitting on the trainer spinning around. So while yes, today is an easy day, and I'm intentionally going easier today than even I would go on like another brick day, it's still hard enough to get the appropriate stimulus in my muscles. So just keep that in mind when you're training. Like, you could tell by my arms that definitely sweating. And yeah, make sure training is working in the direction that you want it to work. Final check-in, just finished up the bike. Hit my numbers pretty perfectly, exactly where I wanted to today. That's looking like 118 watts for the 2 hours average, and a heart rate of 117 average. So looking pretty good there. I watched a lot of Sam Sulek today for some reason. I think the videos just fed well nicely into one another. And, you know, it had me thinking, because I actually have more of a background in weightlifting, because I used to be a wrestler. So my time was pretty much split between track, weightlifting, and wrestling. And, you know, watching him work and just spending time in the gym building muscle, it always resonates with me, because that's the work that I'm used to, or was used to. So I don't know if I'll do it this season, but I definitely want to build in some muscle building, strength training. Maybe after this Ironman, or maybe I could find a way to incorporate a little bit more resistance training into maybe 1 or 2 days in this prep. But yeah, just a thought. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching another video. If you like this, please subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks.